there's two possibilities with blessings. One of them is for people that show gratitude and they're increased in their blessings. And the other are people that are ingrates and they're increased by what the Quran calls istidraj. And istidraj is, according to the Quran, سَأُمْلِي لَهُمْ سَنَسْتِدْرِجُهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ وَأُمْلِي لَهُمْ مِنَ كَيْدِ مَتِينٍ. That I continue to give them blessings despite their disobedience, and I take them by degrees. And my strategy or my plan is vast. And then the other is like that. The same is true with when calamities befall. Calamities befall for different reasons. There are different possibilities. With prophets, when calamities befall, there's two reasons. One is called tasliya, which is that other people that follow them, the fact that their prophets have been through so much, they're willing to endure much more. If the prophets never endured any hardship, then the people that follow them, when they endure hardship, they'll lose hope. They'll think, I'm so terrible, I'm so horrible, this is why God's doing it to me. And so they'll go into a wrath, only seeing wrath. Whereas when prophets suffer immensely, they suffer for us, not for them. They don't need it. So their suffering is actually for the people that believe in them in order for them to be able to get through the world in one piece. So the Prophet ﷺ lost all of his children. He buried all of them except Fatima. So if you have 5 children and you lose one, and you remember, my God, my Prophet buried 6 of his 7 children, I mean, that certainly makes it easier for you to bear that hardship. And then you also won't fall into the trap of saying, God hates me, that's why he took away my child, because we know that God loved the Prophet Muhammad, and yet he took all 6 of his 7 children in his lifetime. So it makes you bear the hardships of the world. And also it's for what's called takfir of dhunub, that when hardships befall people that believe in God, it's a way of purifying previous wrongs. But you can also remove them by tawbah. That's why it's good to make tawbah. Somebody said, when grace meets karma, you don't want to just have all this stuff of the past that you have to deal with. It's better to try to atone for that and give sadaqah, give charity, and do things to remove those wrongs. But it can remove wrongs, and then also rafa' darajat. You get raised in degrees, because one of the things about calamities is you always come out enriched by them. It's always hard to see that at the beginning, but there's never a calamity that happens in your life that when it's over, you have a whole different perspective on the world, that had you not been through that tribulation, you wouldn't have had that perspective on the world. I mean, there's people that walk through life sleepwalking, never appreciating anything they have, and then they lose everything, and the first time in their entire life they feel grateful for what they had. So the fact that they lost it all, if that's what it took to put them into a state of realizing that they were in blessings, it's a blessing. You know, there are many possibilities there when things happen. And it's always best to just see the good in it, because the Prophet ﷺ in Sahih Muslim said, عَجَبًا لِأَمْرَ الْمُؤْمِنِ فَإِنَّ أَمْرَهُ كُلُّهُ لَهُ خَيْرٌ. How wondrous is the affair of one who believes in God, because the affair of that one is all good. إِنْ أَبْتَلَاهُ اللَّهُ صَبَرْ وَإِنْ عَطَاهُ شَكَرْ. If God gives him calamities, he's patient and is rewarded for his patience. And if he gives him blessings, he's grateful and is rewarded for his gratitude. So it's all good, like they say in the hood.